friends. Today we're gonna make bone broth, turkey bone broth. A lot of people have been asking me for the recipe, so I thought we'd just do a little video in Nico's kitchen and show you how to make a delicious turkey bone broth. Of course, chicken is really popular. You can use that too. We'll make beef in a few days, but unfortunately, I don't eat chicken anymore. My body decided to be allergic to chicken a few years ago. So it's all turkey in Nico's kitchen. Okay, so I've got my pressure cooker here. This is the way I like to do it. You can make bone broth and cook it for 24 hours on the low heat on the stove if you want to. I love a pressure cooker. This one's 14 quarts, so it's a big one. And so for 14 quarts, I need between 6 and 7 pounds of necks and wings is what I use. If you have an Instapot, the biggest one is 8 quarts, and that one takes, it's about half, right? So if you've got 8 quart, it's like 4 pounds or less of the meat, you know, meaty bones. So I usually do about 3.5 to 4 pounds for that size. Let me get the meat out of the fridge.
Okay. Now, you said before it was going to be like, if you did it in a regular pot, that's like 24 hours. Can it be less than, is that the rule, 24 hours?
I mean, that's when people simmer it. That's what the books and stuff say is like a 24-hour. I mean, you can get a pretty good broth in 12 hours, but to really get the good gelatin, it takes a little bit longer.
Okay.
So you can get that in 2 hours in the pressure cooker, which is a lot shorter, and you get a really solid broth every time. And
solid broth.
A real
baby.
solid broth.
So this is how many pounds of turkey necks and...
It should be 3 pounds of necks and 3 pounds of wings.
Okay. And then she's got other ingredients
So over here I've got the usual bouquet for a broth, which is garlic, onion, carrots, celery, and parsley. Salt, peppercorn, bay leaf, apple cider vinegar. Those are the basic ingredients. Now you can add more things than that. You can add other vegetable trimmings if you save them. A lot of times I save things in the freezer, so I've got a bag with a bunch of cabbage cores in it because we made kraut. So I'll probably throw some cabbage cores in here too. And then I love to go over here to Ruby the Root Owl and get some ginger and some turmeric. I really like to put ginger and turmeric in my broth. It gives it a beautiful color and it gives it a nice flavor. And we always keep the root plate full. So that's about how much I'm going to use for this.
Okay. Rolling.
This pot is actually too big for me to fill on my own and move, so I just bring water over from my kettle. Okay, so I'm just going to chuck stuff in. Some celery. Carrot. My onion, I like to chop up a little bit. Sorry, Dave, I got my dead foods. And then my garlic, I like to chop.
Let's get a close-up of that.
I like to chop it like that, because that exposes all your garlic cloves like that. Now, of course, I have a friend who's allergic to garlic, so if you're allergic to garlic, can you make this without garlic? Of course. You could omit any ingredient, it would still come out amazing, and you could add all kinds of things that aren't here, and it would still come out amazing. It's I'm not even going to use the tops. I'm just going to put the stems in. And then chop up the ginger. Turmeric. And what else do we do? So,
Oops.
Hi. For this big one, peppercorns, black peppercorns, I put in like that many.
Hold on.
I don't know what that is. Maybe a few more. Black peppercorns. Now salt I do measure. So for this size pot I do 2 tablespoons. And for my Instapot I do 1 tablespoon. It's about half the size of this. So. And that's just how I like it, because that's salty enough to taste good to just drink a mug of broth if you want to. Some bay leaves. Put a few bay leaves in there. You need some apple cider vinegar. Now bay leaves and vinegar both do magical chemical things. Somehow the vinegar helps pull certain minerals out of the bones, and the bay leaves help the fat do something healthy. I'm gonna have to look into that one more. It's a fascinating. Okay, so I have a line here. I have to pay attention to my line, because I like to go over the line. Here we go.
Do not go over the line.
Don't go over the line.
There's a reason that there's a line.
You gotta keep it tight. You gotta be right up to the line, but not more.
Now, if you're anything like Nico, you will be tempted to go over the line. Do not go over the
I
line.
always want to add more stuff. See, right now I want to add more stuff. I forgot about the cabbage cores,
Oh, okay.
and it's gonna put me slightly over the line.
We'll have to just bring it down a little. See, the thing is, if you go over the line, you gotta have some headroom in there, because we're gonna put this lid on and crank it down, and there's just these tiny little holes that allow pressure and steam to escape.
Alright, that didn't put much over the line. But some frozen veggies I keep in the freezer when I have ends of things.
But anyway, if you get it over the line, it will start pushing liquid up through there, and then it'll start spitting a lot of liquid. And then one time we even had it over the line where a piece of onion skin went up into the pressure release valve, and like a whole like quarter of an onion skin
Got forced out.
like came through a little pinhole.
But it was a mess because it also broke the seal and it was greasy everywhere, and just don't go over the line, trust me. What are you looking for?
That squirty liquid grabby thing.
The turkey baster?
Yeah, that's it.
Let me go down.
Bring it down under the line, baby.
Here.
You know, squirty grabby liquid thing.
Yeah, that seems about right. He's gonna be safe.
Yeah. Okay.
Just drop it in there. Alright, so then with the pressure cooker, you just have to get the lid on right. And this one goes on like this. You gotta turn it on real tight. And then I let Scott finish. No, if I don't have Scott in the vicinity, I can do it myself. But he does get a nice tight seal.
always like to just visually inspect it and make sure that the lid appears to be on nice and even. Okay, which it does. And then just like to check my little pressure valve, which is really just like kind of a weighted little sleeve that goes over the top of the tube there. And then you turn the fire on.
Now, once this thing gets cooking, it'll start to they'll have pressure here, and then we turn it down to like a medium-ish heat, medium-low, and just let it hum along for a couple hours. Turn it off, and then you got a really nice broth.